I am sitting on this ground. There's some water leaking from up there. I don't know where the heck the water could be leaking from on there. It is so strange. I don't know. I don't know how you go around. Whoa. Very and some dash salt-free flavorful table grass. Yeah. Yeah. for themselves, to defend themselves, to take care of themselves. Telling you, some people will sit there and lock you away for the rest of your life and kill you for even talking to their woman or even talking to their man, to even doing anything because they cherish and value life, their own life. They come up with stuff, they create things according to them, but only so far can somebody be able to defend themselves. I'm just saying. Ain't no motherfucking way. Somebody gotta be that weak that you the only one that can take care of yourself and stand up and knowing it said the black woman is the most hated. But I can say I'm the most powerful. I'm not worried of what happened along the way that I have gained some color in me. Some people out here with fucking blue eyes. You want to talk about that? Get the fuck out of here, man. But my dad had blue in his eyes, so I wasn't tripping. My dad's eyes have blue in them. Fuck that shit. Check up my generator. I'm tripping. Ain't shit I can do about it, though. Try it out. Not like the ones I see right now. It's all about. I'm gonna cook them. It, it appears to be good. My focus isn't so much on the salsa, so I'm not putting a whole bunch of that on there, but I focus more on the hummus and the spices. Just the whole thing. I don't really overlearn. I know how to do my stuff. I know what I want to taste. Especially if I taste something I know, okay, this one, I want something different. I like it. I'm gonna have to look. These, I don't know, they're whatever, but I'm gonna have to kind of move it on because they are now the pita bread is coming out. My phone don't be like, I can't just tell my, I don't know how to tell my phone just to take pictures. Just take pictures. Just take a picture. Take a picture. Don't be them $2, $4, $5,000 phones. Waste of time. People should be able to spend $1,000, $2,000 on food, on healthcare, on medicine, if that's what they want, even on drugs. People should be able to make their own DNA, choose their own life for them, please. Shit, man. And what the joke to me is, and it's not a joke, but it's an insult, really. How they calling the United States of America the richest country? I don't know. Where's that? That's not my government. That's not my problem. That is a question. I have a problem with this bread. It's falling apart. They must get some ingredients off or something. Because it's like it's stale. trying to make it big so that people can't claim me. And still can't claim me. Thank you for the food that I put in on. I have to shop for yourself. I have to get it. I have to put it together. I have to put it in my mouth. And so that costs way more than a handout. I'm not going to sit there and learn the recipe. They sitting there. It's a scam. Food share. They looking at what all these people buy. They get their ingredients. They look and see what everybody purchasing. They building their shit for them. Motherfuckers sit at them county offices and steal identity, and they still motherfucking look right. They still ain't right. They still don't even act right. But you got everything fucking handed to you and a motherfucking hourly wage. It's supposed to be potato chips. I really want to see my son. I just want to just tell him what to do. I want to boss him around. I want to boss my son around. I want to boss him around. Boss him up. Boss him up. But really, it's not that. I want him to try to boss me around. Notice I said he can tell me what to do sometimes, and that's only because I know that it's something that he wants. I have to care for it. But I appreciate his words in his life. And you know what? I don't give a fuck how many people try to steal what I'm saying and put it off into their better motherfucking mind. This shit comes with not holes or emptiness. Take momentous occasions and turn them into a coupon, motherfucking discount, or a false, like an average, like a commercial, a broken record. And you can't. And I don't want you giving me any credit. But you can't keep stealing from somebody and then making them too busy to even fulfill their own words, their own meanings, their own things, and it look like you are doing it. Be a contribution to your own self. You see how all the time, most times I have to, because I have this case, and now I have to, when I want to consider my son, and never before, I have to consider all these motherfucking strangers in my shit. Mostly motherfucking white people, white women. That bitch, you ain't no motherfucking role model. I don't want you all up in my son's face, dripping that motherfucking nasty sweat over him, contaminating him, making him ugly and look ugly, see ugly shit. I don't want him to lose his sight. So ugly, so. Motherfuckers can't afford who? Michelle Obama, Erykah Badu to come and try to teach him something. The fuck out of here. I'm his mama. And I don't have to be the only person that he looks up to, or he might even call somebody else mom. I don't fucking know. It's his life. But y'all not gonna sit up here and tell me that I cannot just look at over my life. Yeah, I can't look at things that I want for myself. That's not all. I have my own life. This is my own day. This is my own shit. I can't. It's like I can't even just see my son for a good 2 or 3 hours on any day. Any motherfucker. Any night. I ain't getting women on it, and I'm not worried about it. But I'm fight the fuck out of y'all. If you find me annoying, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I can be with my son, while my son, throughout this time, he's gonna answer me when I motherfucking call him if it's something he's interested in. I don't know about honey, but I don't give a fuck. It ain't come from no motherfucker. It ain't from the bee. The bee ain't dead. They ain't fucking make it to the bee. They put their work in it. They use pollen, other fucking flowers and shit. Motherfuckers wear they all that all the time. Academic excellence and shit. Well, I can figure the fuck what I'm eating. I'm eating. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Eating. Living. Breathing. That was the reason why I come now, so I have to be careful. I'm back to this Nature Valley bar, the oats and skin color kind of like this. bag. So what is it? Okay, so I got some honey, right? But can I eat it? Is it like yours? What is it for? Oh, some spider. Dude. Whoa, what's it doing? Just don't front on me. Hi, spider. Ew, man. Shit. Why did that actually spider? You just don't run it on me, though. I like Spider-Man. Hi, Spider-Man. I mean, I don't want to touch that. If I was to plant a flower and do it, flower and make honey, right? I mean, I'm telling you to get off your fuck. This is teamwork, make the dream work. I ain't dreaming. That's my stuff. What you doing? You about to show me how to make some honey. Oh shit. I made some, I know I got some honey. Cause I figured it out for my own. May not be honey, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep eating and living my life. Good. Precision. I want a nice SUV. I seen this goddamn Infinity. And it had navigation. I mean, it had all kinds of stuff. Happy guy brand new though. I don't want a new car. I want a brand new car so I could take care of it and have it clean. I want my gas tank clean. I want Hi guys, I know I was talking about you, but don't be all up in my face like that. I guess well, I'm in your face. What y'all making today, honey? You know it's like sriracha honey now. You gotta figure this shit out. But listen, don't sting me. You know you gotta keep your shit together though, because sometimes, right? If you sting somebody, then you won't make it. Like you might pass away. So you gotta not be so fucked up. You gotta keep your head, like keep your body together where you can take it. Understand? Everything ain't sweet. Everything is not motherfucking sweet. You got it? Cause that is some dumb stupid shit. I don't want to I'm about to lie down soon though. So just mind your own business. Mindset. And be on me. Yeah. This stuff ain't really. I mean, it might be because I try to pick ingredients that are like but not plant-based. Plant-based stuff. Fuck yeah, of course. Anything can be plant-based. Getting it too. That's a scam. Fuck advertising. Fake. Ain't real. It's just cheap. Phony. Pathetic. I'm not interested in that. I don't want that. even went out for my rest. My dad died. You should have called Harvard in the hospital. I could have, and I am. I'm stuck with the road. And then put my daughter through surgery for a broken thumb. You even tell me not painful. They couldn't even not to tell me girl. You don't want to hear it. Jasmine Renee Davis, I'm just going to tell you the side of it because she's somewhere, trying to get herself together. She can't be here today because she's just so mentally fucked up. So we're going to talk about this, and I want you to realize that this is hard for us to do. And, it's just really important that we establish just some way of comfort and rest. But I know that we can make it. There's different agencies like the jails and the state mental health institutes with the dirty windows, and they tell others to keep their windows clean. And they really are fucking short-staffed because they don't monitor their money correctly. They don't even show up to work looking like money. So it is a hard fucking problem that they won't even wear the same thing every day and keep it looking nice. Just buy some quality shit and wear it every day. Whatever you choose to do. Show up to work and get off your ass. But anyway, that was just a public service announcement. But I can't just say this. I'm not really joking, but that's what they do. And that's what they have did. And that's what they fucking do. That's what they doing to me. I don't sit up here and have these meetings without me or saying that I can't talk because why? Now you done got all these stupid ass attorneys that don't. Why you ain't explaining to me who you are, but you're gonna talk about you gonna tell the best interest of the court about motherfucking me. No, I'm gonna tell the court about motherfucking best interest that you are not. Get sued. Talk on me if you want to and get fucked up. These motherfuckers be wanting to get pimp slapped. I promise. They like this shit. Ooh, they get the brag. I was once pimp slapped, These motherfuckers. Wow. Nuts, too. They worse than wild. They ain't my kind of wild, though. Maybe one of them trouble. They want to have a fucking fight and dumbass shit. Stupid shit. They brag about that shit. That's what make them hard, They have a few beers, maybe a plate of spaghetti, some tacos, a good salad, some rice and beans, and they go off. They get lit. They snap. The fuck you sitting up here wanting me to pimp slap you for? You like that shit? Oh, my face was red. I actually had a. They like, please smack me again. Smack me again. Don't slap me. You okay? Do it again if you want to, damn motherfucker. And then it'd be like, are you exhibiting willpower, self control? Is that what you happy about? That you didn't fuck somebody up for pimp slapping you? I'm not a pimp. But that's what they want. They be looking for a fight. That ain't the right kind of fight for me. Well, I can't fight you back. That ain't fun. That ain't shit for me. But that's what I said. Maybe people building endurance and self-control and willpower. But I'm saying though, for real, I don't know how to explain this shit. And I'm not gonna get caught up in the fantasy of it. I'm not gonna get caught up in the fiction of it. I'm not gonna get caught in assumption or pretend. All this stuff matters to me. And it's one thing for someone that you don't talk about me. Like, hey, I've seen Jasmine Renee Davis and, little shit like that. But when they literally just making conversation that I should be involved in and saying I can't be here because I'm here, but they basically trying to say like I'm clinically dead. That's serious. Yeah. I'll make sure enraged. I ain't mad. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I can't fuck with myself well enough because you motherfuckers be drug abusers. Fucking abusers. They drug abusers. They fucked up with the psychedelic shit and they go off on 10, they mind, and they stay in charge and drive on their shit and they be enraged. Cause that's what the fuck the thing that they focus on. I'm only focused on myself. I don't have this target audience. I don't have none of that shit. My focus is on living my beautiful life that I have, already making plans, and I already know that even what I'm doing is going to produce and reproduce not only results but developments. But I'm out here like I am. I'm crying. I have my problems, but that do not take away from me knowing. And some call that joy, happiness, all these things. I'm elated. I don't have to be any of that stuff. I don't have to. Why do I have to put a word on everything? And then I always have to have a subconsciousness that I owe somebody something. This is some shit that I said, well, I might as well go and pay a fucking $1 million a year for Ivy League education to get some better motherfucking words that everybody around this bitch ain't motherfucking using. Straight up. All the motherfucking words that I pay all this motherfucking money for, because motherfuckers can't talk about I'm not productive. I'm not following. They're not following me. Oh, okay. I'm right here. You can't use me. I'm not a motherfucking doorknob. You can't turn me. I ain't a rug. You ain't walking on me. And yeah, motherfucker say, oh, once motherfucker owe you, never go broke. That's the problem. That's why they trying to keep me owing them. They don't want me to handle my shit. They don't want me to work through my problem because they want me to owe them. My raggedy self. Only one out here that don't got no motherfucking house or car or nothing, crying. Only one out here crying like this. Yeah. No, motherfucker. You gonna take what I'm telling you. I don't even know every fucking name of whoever. This is the United States. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It's the United States of, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It's the United States of America. And some. Africa, your motherfucking ass next up. You might as well start talking now. The streets are out here, right? The streets aren't made for anybody. Some streets are paid their motherfucking gold, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to take this shit. I can be a criminal in a motherfucking clean, wealthy motherfucking environment. I don't have to deal with your low down, dirty asses. You filthy ass motherfuckers. They filthy. The fucking toilets around this bitch in restaurants just fucked up everywhere around. How the fuck are you so exhausted? You got teams of motherfuckers, hundreds of y'all motherfuckers out here. Hundreds of fucking franchises, environments, fucking staff of 50 and 100 people, even just 5 motherfuckers. Able-bodied. Then you got motherfuckers shopping with you. And you still don't give a fuck. Why? Because you believe you gotta have a little filth just in case you get called, your number get called. You wanna make sure you got a little the motherfucking dust. Show up as yourself. The dust is the fucking dust. That's because you ain't showing shit. Motherfuckers gotta look or something that you didn't release. I can produce what I want to produce. I don't have to be out here like that. In poverty. It's a way to do things. Motherfuckers walking around here with guns and shit. For what? You walk around with your gun, that's one thing. But don't tell me I can't have a gun. And don't tell me that you gonna use your gun on me. And then, the kind of guns that they have is so motherfucking tacky and disrespectful and ugly. That's a problem. Motherfuckers sitting out there and you a trained motherfucking killer. You're not a life giver. You do not care about anything but yourself. Motherfucker walk around with a rifle and see. You want to hide some shit all the motherfucking time. Come with some real motherfucking shit. Purpose. Motherfuckers walking around and with the colorful motherfucking shit, swinging them, dancing, letting them motherfucking know. Bitch, what you doing? You're not celebrating motherfucking being able to accomplish things or create something. What is that shit for? I don't know. You want to eat? You want to do something? I don't fucking know. But not everybody going to sit here and agree to some fucked up, dirty, flinkly, slimy ass war. And then you don't even got the rules of war right. You're not even teaching exactly what is supposed to really truly happen. So these, whoever they out here, these people that are fighting me can do it right. I'm somebody without an education and I know better. I see that shit. It's intentional. I know what makes sense for me. I know what's best for me. Everybody ain't gotta have this grimy shit out here. It don't have to be like that. Oh, you don't want to pick up all of the filth that's at the park because it's going to be put right back down. Okay, maybe. But you know what? It'll look like a whole nother brand new motherfucking day. So why are you using the motherfucking calendar? Why are you using a clock? Why use any motherfucking all that controlling shit so that you can have someone begging to you actually? I don't have to go through that. I can figure this shit out. It ain't like, oh, the streets ain't for you. The streets ain't all this different shit. The streets are for anybody. But it's a way to do things. Motherfuckers sit there and have parades. They throwing out candy and everything. These children running, they're playing, they're having a happy time. They see princesses and princes and kings and queens walking down the street or rolling up the street or whatever they doing. And they sit out there and fucking parades. That's their streets. They got fucking countries, I promise, that will shut the whole country down so that they can clean up. Everybody gotta do it. If you don't do it, I suppose you just don't do it. But that shit gets done. But the thing about it is, all these receipts out here, people coming through here dropping off anything. They sell anything. All this fucking shit. This shit is shit. This is a science experiment. This is a motherfucking damn near sniffing glue. Motherfucking mad people come to school. Your kids showing them that motherfuckers sniffing glue around here. Where? All that shit, man. Bogus. I had to have breakthroughs on my own. I had to live my own life. Ain't shit what else can I do? I'm in trouble. Ain't shit I can change. But I'm not gonna have a nightmare. I go through some shit during the night. Oh my goodness. I was puckering my lips up and all that kind of shit. I woke up like, what the fuck? I was going through some shit. I even felt like it was something what I had. And I didn't know what it was, and it's something that I was lying on, so I had to adjust my blanket. But I was within my sleep. And I didn't know what the fuck it was. So I got up. And I had to realize, wait a minute. Ain't shit around here hurting me. But to be asleep and be startled by something that is unusual, I mean, that's not me. And I know I have to obey, like, just my own livelihood. And it's not really obeying, but I have to just be myself. I want better. I feel better. That story, The Princess and the Pig. I'm telling you, I don't know how all these stories, I sit here and be like, yep, that shit is real to me. And motherfucker, you can go ahead. They can say whatever they want to say. I lived through this shit. For real. It's nothing I can do about it. Only reason why I can put it out there, oh, fuck it. It ain't a game to me. I'm about to prove this shit. I'm telling you, I'm living a real life right here. And I don't need somebody poisoning me and fucking with me and telling me that, oh, all this mess. They put chemtrails and all this shit, fucking blinding everybody, calming everybody the fuck down. So they can't feel themselves. So they can't. I like when I jump a little bit. I like when my leg twitch a little bit. That's motherfucking life. And they numbing people the fuck up. And here I am fighting like a motherfucker. That's why I said I have to move my body more. Exercise. I can't have these people stiffening me. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna use this shit as my superpower. I don't care. I didn't grow up, I'm saying, even with my children. I should have had them motherfuckers lifting weights and running and doing things as soon as they could. Fucking want. But it's not too late. But I know better now. I'm strengthening my body. And that's all I can do. I know better now. And that's why a lot of times people, they try to fuck people up when they get to a specific age or when they got a specific education because they know better. And they say, when you know better, you do better. Better where? Better how? What the fuck is better anyway, right? Yeah, I'm out here. I'm not even comfortable with any of this shit. Because it's for what? It's fucking planets out there. They're talking about it's too hot. Yeah, for these weak ass, thin skin ass motherfuckers around here. Of course. Ain't had shit happening. I get my legs crossed for a specific amount of time and I gotta fucking stretch them out because I know my bones ain't all that motherfucking strong and then the flexibility. I'm happy that I actually was. But I can't say something about my children. They weren't motherfucking lazy. Motherfuckers trying to sit there and dog them out. But they got some business and flexing in. I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about shit. My children are on their own. I'm going to make my children. My children technically not even children. Now they got my children as motherfucking grown-ups out here. Like I got some motherfucking grown children. I'll ask my mama for something in a minute. And I don't be wanting to though. But I know better. I'm not about to sit here and have a mama and not be like, Mom, listen, you the only one out here I can ask for something from. Oh. And not even that. It's me. I gotta get out on my own. Do my own motherfucking thing. That shit ain't easy for me asking my mama for a cup of coffee and just a small container of coffee, $21. They serious out here. What the fuck is happening? And the tariffs and the shit like that, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, and all that different stuff. Inflation. And another thing too. They know what people gonna sit there. You religiously drink that shit for 50 and 60, 100 years. That shit ain't the same no more. See about changing. Get something better. Fuck them. They ain't changing shit but the price. They ain't improving it. It ain't no more healthy. And probably worse, you got to use more of it. Probably ain't using no dirt for the shit. No soil, rather, please. But they charge you more. Because you can't afford that motherfucking Lamborghini. It ain't the Lamborghini. It's the insurance that your motherfucking ass don't need. Or that you need. And so how many of y'all out there like that? Get you some shit that you can rely on. These motherfuckers sit there, and I'm just talking, and it's just something, subject matter. They're going into business before studying it appropriately. Statistics don't mean that much to me. They really don't, because 100% of the population can be literally one person. Them. And that's good. And that's what I said. People can make their own studies. They could do every fucking thing. I don't need people to do all this stuff with me. Shit. I want to fucking go out somewhere and see you know what I'm saying? See motherfuckers out kicking it. I don't gotta talk to you. I just see you kicking it, and that's the shit. It ain't helping me, but it's making sense. Nasty ass food and all kind of shit. I don't know. Oh, I don't. Be blind. And if I have been blind, and if I still should be able to live without motherfuckers trying to kill me or try to indict me or try to force me into some shit. They're supposed to have they don't even have braille out here, the motherfucking no braille. They got motherfuckers can still use their phone and everything. These motherfuckers cheaping every fucking thing out. They are making it into mental illness so they don't have to take care of anybody. They use the motherfuckers. Flunkies. Failures. Class clowns. Where? These motherfuckers eating off of motherfucking livestock. Selling motherfucking. They all out there on the black market. I called them. Knows the policeman. I said, hey, could y'all have somebody to see if y'all there's some shit out there about me on the black market, please? Because it's kind of unusual shit. They tell me, if you call here again, you're going to be arrested. We're going to give you a fucking fake ass social worker that can get fucked up too. That's later on going to chapter 51 you and lie about some shit, and then he's going to disappear. No, I'm calling you. I'm on some real shit. What the fuck do you got going? And then they sit there, while I'm at it around the same time. See what I'm saying? This shit, it is what it is. I'm not mad. I called him, I said, my cell phone, I'm tracking my iPhone. It's across the street. Now it's in Racine. I'm telling them. They tell Kenosha Police Department at 1055th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140 told me that they can't do shit about it. But 2 black men right now are being charged with stealing some woman's computer. And the reason why she found out it was him, because of where is my iPhone? But they went after that. So this is the type of environment where I have to understand I'm going to have to take care of my own motherfucking matters. And when them motherfuckers find it's something that they want, they get to fucking keep it. And I better not ask for my shit because it's been no longer mine. And that was my daughter's fucking phone that I talked to her dad about me using so I can have something while I'm out recording, going through this fucking shit that I was going through. And plus, shit wasn't adding up right with her using my fucking phone, in which it was fucked up. But that was a fucked up choice to make. But you are supposed to be taken care of at home. You are supposed to have, you got a laptop, you got all this shit, you got access. You want to use the phone, you can use the phone. And she had other fucking shit. There's no excuse. But it's not up to them to punish me or try to say shit to me about a motherfucking thing because they shouldn't have known who the fuck phone. That was my shit. It was in my motherfucking life. Eventually. For me, I want to know, like, what y'all are you trying to put price tags on me for? If a man looking to do anything with me, he want to find if he can trust me. Just go out on a date, be seen with me. You know what I'm saying? Would I give him a good time or am I going to pickpocket him? You can't tell him if I'm fucking pickpocket him or not. I don't give a fuck what. It don't matter what you got going on. Ain't shit that you can assume. You can't promise that. You can't assure that. You can't, rather, it's not about promising, but you cannot, because I'm going to say guarantee it. Because you motherfuckers are referencing something. It could be anything. Motherfuckers will sit there and act for 100 years. And not break a sweat. People sit out there and they perform the same routine for months at a time. On stage. The same shit over and over. Open and closing. Every motherfucking day for months. And they travel and they do this shit and they even sign autographs and shit. Like it's them. It's them acting though. They probably don't sign it as a character. But I'm just saying, that takes a lot of discipline. I'm just me. I don't want to pickpocket you. I don't have to take the date. If the nigga that motherfucking I don't know, I shouldn't have to pickpocket anybody. Pickpocket. Cause what? I'm just myself. Shit. I'm gonna sit there and eat one motherfucking plate of food and talk about came back to my condo or some shit. No. You go right ahead. I'm gonna head back to where I'm still hungry. Not eat just a little bit of enough. And for somebody to come and suck it up out of me. The fuck out of here. Shit, I don't get nothing. And that's not what it's about for me. For me, I want to take care of myself. I'm supposed to be a millionaire right now. Motherfuckers stole that from me. Shit. Motherfuckers could have been coming up to me looking for me. It's about fucking shit. And I ain't gotta do nothing strange for a piece of change. But you know, that shit pisses me off. Ain't no ass whooping gonna get it. I want my motherfucking money. Me beating you up ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing for me. And that's what you motherfuckers rather do. Because even if I did beat you up, I still can get my motherfucking money. And that man gonna try to tell me I couldn't get the money because I was going to jail. So they got they rings. I said, what's out there about me? They don't want to tell me, oh, it's nothing. And then motherfuckers say they deal with me every day. I don't call you every day. I don't even bother you. What are you talking about? How are you dealing with me every day? And if you dealing with me every day and you mad, aren't you happy? That's your job. You should be happy to go to work. At what point are you now miserable at your fucking job? I can see you going home being fucked up and miserable because you can't pay your light bill, because you don't got a nice ass car to drive. You can't flex. Fucking uniform all stuck up your butt. You can't even get out of, you know what I'm saying? You can't jump down. You gotta fucking climb up and then adjust your fucking body. And before you can go, you let a motherfucking salesman tell you what the fuck kind of car you could buy. Because they on some bullshit. They're gonna steal it back anyway. If you fucking doing that kind of business. But you at work. You choose to work there. There's a reason why you chose to do that. It ain't like you have to do like me though, right? I had no other choice to find a job. I try to say, well, perhaps I'll go to McDonald's. Oh, man. I cannot wear my own clothes there. I mean, that's fucked up. It's belittling me. It's taken away from me. So what I have to do in order to not be poor out here? Figure out how to keep my clothes on and wear they fucking clothes, or wear my clothes, wear their clothes, take their shit off and put mine right on. I just don't know. These motherfuckers be out here wearing their work uniforms out after work hours and shit. Wear your own shit. I want to wear my own clothes. I can. But this is what motherfuckers want me to do. Because they want to say they made me. They're not even coming. Why I have to work for a bunch of fucking scammers to get anything? I should have my own money, right? Should have my own stuff. I had to sit here out here and rely on the air that I breathe. And so I'm happy. Because, you know what? I'm breathing. I'm sitting here. Lake Michigan is right there. Straight up. Shit. I can't do shit about that today. But what I can do is fucking breathe. I got a wagon. Look at this wagon. Look at this motherfucker. Are those any more of a fucking wheel? Straight up, though. I'm just saying. I had this wagon for a year. Not all of the wagons, all the wheels on the, look at this wheel though. So it ain't like that. So, I'm just like, I'm fine living my life. Being who I am. Making it make sense. I have to actually urinate. Oh, what? Fuck, it's cold out here. I hit my finger and it hurt. Turn this off. Before they send me some mail from like cheese and stuff. It's regular. Around here that they don't. All this irregular shit. That's what the fuck they care about people. You got all of my fucking discount stores and shit. But then you gonna say a motherfucker walking funny, looking funny. That's because you cheaping the motherfuckers out. Good quality, but not for yeah. The price you can trust? That's the only time you get to feel anything. But you all know me. And then, how about this? The motherfuckers got their little schemes that they use for people to try to figure some shit out, right? They say that they be dishonest because it's a part of the job. It's a test. You can believe the shit all you want to until you figure out that shit don't go away. You get tricked into believing that them making all them false reports about me is going to help me and it'll all walk away. It doesn't. That next motherfucker look fucked up and I get fucked up. While they sit there and use it to however many ways that they want to use it. And when I just said it to myself, it sounded a lot different. It made more motherfucking better sense. And what I'm saying is that these people going to trick and scam and convince somebody to believe that what they're doing is in my best interest. But how is it in my best interest where I have to be fucking handicapped and disabled and can't make any money? $60 a week, me being out here in these streets using their electricity. I suppose that's gift enough because it's right by the lake. But as soon as these motherfuckers decide that they don't want me here, I have to go. It ain't sweet. I ain't nothing comfortable. But goddamn, why do it have to come with a motherfucker with guns, handcuffs, and a fucking stupid ass, motherfucking insecure, threatening, dangerous disposition or attitude or fucking script? I'm just asking. Shit, I ain't falling for that shit. Motherfuckers will sit out there and make a motherfucker believe that this is what they got to do to see if I'm making it or not. And all the whole time, they playing you and they playing me. And they gonna come for your shit as they finding ways to hide the fuck my shit. Nah, cause that's how I go. Cause they put in work. Them motherfuckers ain't working for free. They in it for the long run. And then they don't even live their life right. Cause they don't give a fuck. Well, they gonna pass it to their children. I said it again. I said it now. I don't have to have something to be able to bury somebody in my property just to keep it. Cause that's the thing. Yes, it is. That's why that's why they'll fuck you up about their dog. Man's best friend. Best friend, but shit. What about my big dog? Huh? You motherfuckers don't care about that though, huh? Oh, it ain't over. I heard some other time. And it is what it is. It's for whoever. I just know that people should be a lot more wealthy. And the choice is we gotta just keep buying shit. Because the clothes so goddamn cheap. They fall apart. They look raggedy. So you gotta spend all your money buying this shit. These stores, Burlington, you gotta go. Burlington Coat Factory, get the fuck out of here. Ross, buy. Home Goods, buy. TJ Maxx, fucking buy. Ross, buy. All y'all motherfuckers, buy. Go somewhere else. Stop dumpster diving. Go on to these. You ain't shit but the motherfucking thrift store your goddamn self. And you might be a consignment shop because somebody at them places might be on the side motherfucking hustle like Kenosha Library, calling the motherfucker, letting them know that they're putting the encyclopedias in the fucking garbage can, the dumpster. Who the fuck puts encyclopedias in a motherfucker? Y'all mad at me because I heard a little bit too much of your goddamn bullshit ways. You ain't walking in on me and I rented this motherfucking room, nigga. Turn the fuck around with your lying ass bitch. Yes, they do. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. People gotta choose their money. Right. I ain't a shopaholic, but shit, I'm getting better. Wow. I know what I want. And I know that I'm not a cheap thrill. Anyway, I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I appreciate the information. Shit, I'm about to motherfucking lie down for a while and stress the fuck out and breathe some of this goddamn Lake Michigan fucking shit out here. The fuck? But I really want to take care of myself. I've been eating some more food and stuff, and I'm gonna allow it to just kind of, I don't know, thrive, I suppose. And I'm gonna look on my phone, and I don't have to explain anything to anyone. I'm black. Oh, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. I ain't proud. I'm just myself. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Ha! Thanks. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.